Hey everybody, MaskedMetaKnight4. Welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Fire Ash. The last time we got ourselves our 8th Kalos Gym Badge. We did it! All 8 belong to us. Can't believe it. We've come a long, long way. Let's pretend we got Goodra along the way, okay? Like I said last episode, Ash goes back to the wetlands to revisit Goodra because there's, you know, your typical episode conflict going on over there. And he also told Goodra, off-screen, kinda, that when he gets to the round where we need 6 Pokemon, he'd get Goodra back. Because screw getting people from Professor Oak's lab, I guess, or Pokemon in this case. Well, yeah, it's time to head back. Which way do we go? Get one more round of trainers before we reach Lumio City, because that's where the Kalos League is taking place, where it all began. So, I didn't really talk about... Oh, I guess I did a little bit, or kind of a lot. Music, right? Let's talk about openings, because we love intros around here. Volt, easily my favorite song in the Japanese openings for Pokemon. I love that song so much. When I first heard it, when X and Y was new, when it was fresh, oh, I watched that opening like 500 times. I love it so much. It's so good. It's so good. I still love it to this day. I know the second opening's like a remix version of Volt. That one's good too. I love me some remixes. I just prefer the original much more. I'm so mad you have Astonish. Like, what are the odds you have Astonish? Let me go! Thank you. Jeez Louise. I took way too much damage. And the third opening, get the bonbon. If I had more time, I could have won, you know? Yeah, actually, yes, very true. The third opening, also really good. It shows how, you know, how knitly together everybody is between Ash, Serena, Bonnie, and Clement. Like, it goes through their entire morning routine, then they go out for adventure, and they have the fun animations and visuals in the openings. Dude, I love the visuals for like showing off the gym leaders, and later on it's showing Ash eventually clashing with Elan and all that. It's so good. And the fourth opening in Japan, fire. Well, what can I say? Just flames. It's probably top 5 or like 6, 7. Part of me wants to make a tier list, or just my own personal tier list of like my favorite Japanese openings, but I don't know if that'd be entertaining because I can't really play them on YouTube because ShowPro will come break my legs and then shoot me in the chest with copyright claims and strikes and blocks and whatever else they'll do to my channel. Ah! Mega Shinka! It's Trevor. Anyways, we'll get back to the talk with music in a second. But yeah, this is Trevor. He got all 8 gym badges from Kalos too, even though he's trying to get every picture of the Pokédex. He also collected the Kalos gym badges along the way. We don't fight him in the league because he fights another trainer who we'll talk about very soon. Oh no. Goodra? I gotta heal you. Dude, this is why we got Goodra out of there, bro. That's why I got him out of there. Oh! I'm still trapped by Fire Spin. Oh, dude, Drought! Ah! Help me! Help me! Help! I can't escape! Oh, man. No, I can use Hyper Potion, right? No. Won't fully heal me, but whatever. But it's crazy. He got himself a Mega Stone. Can the Fire Spin stop? Help! Help! Help me! I'm not letting Goodra die. I need the EXP. Nani? Aerodactyl. Another Pokemon that can Mega Evolve. But yeah, we get to see the other Charizard version at least, because Charizard needed 2, because Game Freak, or the Pokemon Company International, whoever the heck over there loves Charizard. Don't do this. Yameno! Do I Don't hit a rock move. You wouldn't, right? You wouldn't. Why did I switch into this? I had nothing to hit you with. I should have went Greninja. What am I doing? I saw Steel type attack and I'm like, Fire type. It's fine. Big cool guy. I knew it. You beta cuck. Oh, Mega Shuriken! But unfortunately, Trevor, he got a very bad roll. He got a horrible roll in the Kalos League. Because his round 1 opponent was the finalist in... Oh, I forgot to do the Swapperonis. It's okay. I gotta swap. Fairy type attack. Very cool. No fairy switches. I may as well talk about the person. He fights Elan in the first round. So, Elan, right? Oh, no. Oh, good. I didn't go for Brave Bird. So, Elan, right? He's been in the anime for Kalos near the beginning. One thing the Kalos anime promoted was the... Is it really spin-off? Or maybe side series is the better name for it. The side series that is Mega Evolution, I think that's what it's called. Mega Evolution Special. It has 4 episodes in it, where the protagonist in that is Elan, a trainer who's looking for Mega Evolution battles. Because you gotta remember, like, early... Hope I win the league. No! You gotta remember, early X, Y, and Z, right? Mega Evolution only happens if a Pokemon's at its final evolution. And Ash had no finally evolved Pokemon. Well, I guess you could say Halucha, but Halucha doesn't have a Mega form, right? But Ash didn't really have a Mega Evolution Pokemon. And the Pokemon Company will obviously want to cross-promote all their stuff with the anime and their merchandise and their cards. That's something they've just always done, right? So it was also really cool for storytelling as well, because Elan's a major character in X, Y, and Z. And he has his trusty partner, Charizard. Earlier in Lumio City, at Professor Sycamore's lab, somebody mentioned that there was a trainer here with a Charmander, and they left. Wait, how do I get to that? And that trainer was Elan. And the first trainer that he fights in that is a girl named Astrid with an Absol. So funny enough, if you watch the Pokemon movies, in the first Kalos one, Ash fought this trainer before. She has a Mega Absol. And he fought her during the opening sequence of the movie, while they were playing the English theme of Gotta Catch 'Em All. Because I'm gonna pivot again. Ah, shoot, I forgot. I'm gonna pivot again. Going back to music. Oh, shit. We're gonna stay in. I'm sure you won't kill me, right? Going back to music. The English version of the openings. They do another take on Gotta Catch 'Em All. It's you and me. I know it's my destiny. And they shoved it into 30 seconds because we talked about this, right? The English dub or over in the West is like, we need 30-second intros. They can't be a minute long anymore because we need commercials, or that's probably the reason. That's what I'm guessing. I'm not confirming that, but I wouldn't be surprised. So that sounds alright. I like Born to Be a Winner version of the first English opening theme better. I was born to be a winner, Johto, born to be a champion. My whole life was meant to... Anyways, I like that theme song for the English version. The second one is Kalos Quest, the second season of X and Y. You're just a kid on a quest to be the best of the best. I won't lie, some of the lyrics went pretty hard. Be a hero! Be a hero! I didn't mind that. Mewtwo Unite, why, bro? I need to stop playing Pokemon Unite, but these demons that whoever is making Unite let out, these people need to be stopped. Anyways, I know I'm jumping all over the place, but need to battle you. Okay. The Kalos Quest theme song's pretty good. I like it. And the third one, knock me down and you'll just get up again. That one's okay, but it doesn't come close to the X, Y, and Z theme in Japanese, you know? That one's just flames. That's tied to Ash Greninja. Right? The hypest Pokemon Ash has ever had. Without a doubt. But I don't hate the English theme songs, unlike Unova. Unova was just a hard miss. But anyways, back to Elan and the Mega Evolution specials. Fought a trainer named Astrid, who had an Absol. Ash ended up losing to her in the movie, I'm pretty sure. If memory serves me right. I know Pikachu won against her Pyroar, and then Froakie lost to her Mega Absol. But, he fought her, and in that same episode, he met a trainer named Marin, a rookie who got a chest pin from Professor Sycamore. And we learned that Elan was an assistant with Professor Sycamore. And every time somebody asked him, like, how's the professor doing and stuff like that, we don't really get an answer. Because he's not really talking with Professor Sycamore anymore. Did something happen? Dun dun dun! But yeah, this girl trainer, Marin, she's like shocked that Absol grew wings and this Charizard's black. She clearly hasn't seen a shiny Charizard. Yep, that was the only angle I was doing for that and nothing else. But Black Charizard's pretty cool. And she decides to just follow him around because he's really cool. He is a pretty cool guy. And he fights a guy who was looking for Keystones and Mega Evolution Pokemon and all of that jazz. And he runs into a trainer who has a Mega Garchomp, and he fights him too and tells Marin to get back. They have an epic battle. And it was really funny too because he's like, my Garchomp Garchu! And then Elan's like, I have a Dragon type too, Charizard. The guy's like, what are you talking about? Whoa, you're such a rookie. Charizard's not a Dragon type, her. My Dragon will destroy it, speaking of which. And Charizard put that Garchomp down. Thailand. Oh, fudge! We Omega die here. This is a losing matchup. I know we're both Dragon types, but that's a physical. I'm sure Tyrantu's faster than me. Dude, that's the problem. Like, we don't really have good switch-ins. I'm gonna try nuke you. Ah! I should have known. I should have known better. Pikachu, can you make him my dad? Pikachu, you're taking a hit. I'm sorry. We need Gujarat EXP. You really hate to see it, you know? You really hate to see it. But yeah, Elan beats that guy, and eventually he wants to fight an Elite Four member, Seabolt, because he has a Mega Blastoise, one of the Elite Four members, which is pretty cool. We got to see Charizard versus Blastoise, and Seabolt owned him. So, tough loss, but Elan wants to keep on his journey, keep on keeping on, to be the strongest and sit at the top as the strongest Mega Evolution trainer. Are y'all here? I didn't mean to run, I meant to swap out. We'll do Hawlucha. Maybe Greninja can win the day. And he forms a bond with Marin because she just keeps following him, tagging Elan. And Elan's not the type of person to explicitly share his feelings. And their adventure takes them to the Hoenn region because I don't know if I mentioned this when Sawyer was on screen, but Gen 6, they also X and Y weren't the only Pokemon games at the time. And like I said, the Pokemon Company, they love to cross-reference all of their IPs to maximize the revenue. And Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire were a thing. So Hoenn had big ties. For example, like Sawyer, right? For Ash, at least, Sawyer's kind of that Hoenn trainer for him. I'm pretty sure Sawyer's from Hoenn, because he has a Trico. He just came to Kalos for his journey. It's always interesting to see Pokemon trainers start a journey, but start in a different region. It's always interesting to me that they do that. But anyways, he makes his way to Hoenn, and he sees a trainer with a Keystone, and he wants to fight that trainer. That trainer is Steven Stone. He was in the Pokemon Advanced anime, or what Pokemon nowadays call it, Ruby and Sapphire the series. And Steven Stone wasn't a champion back then, but he is now. And Elan's like, hey, you have a Keystone, let's fight. And Elan didn't even know he was the Hoenn champion. And Charizard put up a crazy good fight against that Mega Metagross. It was a fantastic battle, but it got interrupted by Elan's boss. And his boss's name is Lysander. And we learn the origins of Elan, right? He had the Charmander from Professor Sycamore. Oh, it's Tierno! Hey! Hey-ho! So, Tierno's also... I'm jumping the gun again. Tierno's also in the Kalos League. He wants to make the ultimate dance team, but he also got the 8 badges of Kalos. And Ash does not fight him. He fights Sawyer. And that was a good fight. It was a fun fight to watch, not gonna lie. Very entertaining indeed. I forgot to do the switch set. I'm gonna do it after this. Trust. But Sawyer got the best out of him. Oh, fudge! Because his Subtile can Mega Evolve now. Isn't that great? Mega Shinka. Sawyer is being in business. It was also interesting how many Pokemon had, like, Rain Dance and stuff. Ludicolo, Rain Dance, Li-pa-pa! Dude, Japanese Ludicolo's hilarious, bro. My antivirus protection has expired. I don't care! Sorry, that popped up on my screen. It shouldn't have shown up on OBS, so I was hoping that. Thunderbolt! It's really cool because Tierno had a rain team and he's a dancer, Rain Dance, hahaha. Ludicolo's a dancing Pokemon. He brought Blastoise and a Raichu that knew Thunder. It was some good team synergy, you know? Li-pa-pa! There it is. Sludge Bomb. Oh! It's one top! Alright, you're trouble. We got swapped for you, though. Don't have Stone Edge, please. There we go, Halucha. Halucha-cha! What was I talking about again? Right, Elan. So, Lysander is Elan's boss, and the origins of Elan, for what we know, is that he was working Professor Sycamore, and he wanted to go on a journey with his Charmander to learn more about Mega Evolution, and just, you know, journeys are good for people, right? And he goes out with his Charmander. His Charmander evolved at some point, and he even told Professor Sycamore, he's like, hey, my Charmeleon evolved, or Charmander evolved to Charmeleon. And Elan is still determined as ever to find a Charizard to get a Mega Evolved Charizard and whatnot. So he comes across these ruins to find an Ampharocyte, and it's not there. And a trainer named Lysander appears, and he says, if you want to have it, you have to battle me and win. So Elan's Charmeleon fought this Pyroar, and he lost. And Lysander talks about strength and how you need to be strong, and he offers Elan a deal. If Elan works for him to uncover the power of Mega Evolution, he'll lend Elan a Keystone and a Mega Charizard X. So Elan agrees. And Elan's also very eager because Lysander says that he's working to make peace. It's raining, right? I'll probably need to switch to Noivern. He's trying to make, he's trying to harness Mega Evolution energy for peace, for the future of humanity. And Elan's like, oh hey, that's fantastic. No, it's fantastic because the boss I work with, the Professor Sycamore, he's focused on research in Mega Evolution. You guys can, like, put your heads together and make some good progress. Dance it all the way. The league should be exciting. It should be exciting. Boy, I need that Pokeball. How do I get down there? Let me go back and heal first. And Lysander's like, nope. Because if our research falls into the wrong hands, it could be used for evil and be very bad for the future of humanity. So he also tells Elan not to tell anybody about this, because his loved ones will be put in danger if it gets out to the wrong people. And although Elan, again, he doesn't explicitly share his emotion, right? He likes to kind of hide it. I don't want to say he's edgy. I don't think edgy is the right word. I don't think stoic is the right word either. I can't think of the word, but it's hard for him to explicitly show emotion, right? So, to keep Professor Sycamore safe, you had to cut ties with him entirely. So stop talking to him, work with Lysander instead, while using this Mega Evolution of his brand new Charizard. And that's how their story began. And now they're in the Hoenn region. Lysander came with them, Elan and Marin. Marin heard Lysander on the phone when Elan was talking in the previous episode. And it brings him to Hoenn because Hoenn has some ties to Mega Evolution as well. That's what the... oh, shit. That's what the, That's what... what the fuck? She was following me! That was freaky. How silly of you to walk into my conversation. What are you doing? I'm here to battle. Hoenn has some origins when it comes to Mega Evolution. Okay? You hear me? And they were conveniently looking for Steven Stone, well, Lysander was. Because he tells Elan that he was fighting the champion of the Hoenn region. Hoenn, oh! Alright, let's use Thunderbolts on Wailord. We'll use Hurricane on Vileplume. Bloom. And Steven Stone is someone... wait, what? Was there an outrage? Oh, no thanks. And Steven Stone, he is the heir to, what is it, the Devon Goods Corporation, I think that's what it's called. So, he's a big rock guy, you know? He likes to do research on rocks, and he's also researching on Mega Evolution as well, as they fall into that rock category. And through their combined efforts, they found themselves one step closer to learning about the origins of Mega Evolution, and they got paved like a literal pathway to a mountain of some sort, and it had a giant rock that they were looking for. All of them are so pleased, and then Rayquaza comes out of nowhere and starts nuking them with Draco Meteors and Dragon Pulses. Charizard tried to fight it off, and it got Dragon Ascented. We're gonna go shopping. I don't know where. I have no idea where a convenience store is in Kalos, so we're gonna go out of region. I want to keep talking more about Elan, but yeah, Rayquaza was just destroying them, and Marin got caught in all of that fighting as well, and it got real scary, and the giant rock that they were trying to capture, Lysander Labs is trying to capture, because they told Steven Stone that they're researching Mega Evolution for peace, right? So Steven Stone's cooperating with them. And the stone disappears near Rustboro City, or signs of it goes to Rustboro City, so Lysander tells Elan to head over there at once, and Steven Stone says he's gonna join them as well, and Marin comes along for the ride too, because Marin is Elan's traveling buddy, Elan Chespy! Isn't that great? And, they get to Rustboro City, and then they learn that Groudon and Kyogre, they're pissed off. Yeah, they're going for the rock energy. And they're gonna go out there and intercept it with their helicopters. The news are watching it too. And Marin tells Elan not to go because she's like, hey, you know that broken Uber Pokemon that bodied your Charizard? It almost killed it. That was really scary. Now you want to go in front of Groudon and Kyogre? I don't want to go. And Elan is basically telling her, like, hey, you can screw off then, because I'm doing it because I have to. And Marin's like, no, don't do it! And Elan just tells her to go home. And they split ways, and Marin decides to sneak on the helicopter with Steven Stone and Elan. And even Steven's like, she's not coming with us? Oh, you must care, which is why he told her to stay behind and whatnot. So everybody knows that Elan cares for Marin. It's just hard for him to show it. Anyways, we gotta teleport to Veilstone City. That's what we're here for. Veilstone. And Lysander tells Elan in a secret message that Groudon and Kyogre cannot touch the stone when it's trying to, you know, return to reality or whatever the heck it's doing. So Elan's gonna fight Groudon, and Steven Stone's like, what are you doing? You know what that is? That's Primal Groudon! Have you not seen the tier lists? So, Steven fights Kyogre with Mega Metagross, while Mega Charizard X fights Primal Groudon, trying to keep him away from that, the light. Signal Beam, we don't care about Signal Beam. We're also going to stop by Blackthorn City, too. Or past Storia City. Oh, we'll go to Blackthorn. We do need to go to Blackthorn. Yeah, Marin was afraid of Elan getting hurt, so she really didn't want him to go, but he ended up going anyway. And Charizard got blasted by Precipitous Blades or something, like Groudon's signature move or whatever. It got cooked. And Elan went out on the ice to go save it. Let's do 10 for now, and we'll see how we're doing. So Marin snuck out to go save Elan because he was knocked out on the ice, where all the chaos was happening, where these legendary demons are fighting. And Steven went to defend them with Mega Metagross and all that. And when Elan came back too, he realized that Marin saved him, and is very grateful for her help. Let's do this. Just keep going up by 1. And eventually they were able to stall it long enough, because Lysander Labs, they told Steven that that rock was emitting something that turned Groudon and Kyogre into their primal forms, made them go berserk. Even Rayquaza went berserk too off of it. And then he suggested to Steven that they're going to bring it back to Kalos and keep it contained and safe for the time being. So they brought it back to Kalos. It was crazy on the news, and Professor Sycamore saw on the news that Elan was there too, and he's like, what the fudge is going on with Elan? And he's trying to contact Elan, and he just never picks up. Because they're not on talking terms. We'll need to use some berries as well. So they eventually all go back to Kalos, or Elan left without telling Marin, and Marin obviously wants to go after him, and Steven Stone goes to Kalos with Marin. And what Elan's doing, he's going through a gauntlet because he wants to get stronger. And his boss is like, why do you want to get stronger so badly? Because he wants to protect everybody that he trusts. Because Elan lost to 2 legendary Pokemon, and he's like, that's it. We gotta be the best now. Which are respectable losses, by the way. I guess you can't really call it a fight. Was it really a fight? I guess he was fighting with legendaries. But he wants to remain strong so he can protect the people that he cares about. So Lysander's like, okay, I'll get 10 Mega Evolution Trainers for you, and then we can get this all sorted out. He's like, great. Oh, by the way, if you lose, I'm taking away your Mega Stone and your Keystone. He's like, oh, okay. Way to put up the pressure for all of that. So Elan has to go through a gauntlet of 10 trainers, all Mega Evolved Pokemon, which is very insane in anime standards. Like, obviously, in between the fights, think of it like an Elite Four in-game, where you don't have a traditional heal, you just have just your basic medicine pouch Like, you got your berries to heal status ailments and your super potions and your hyper potions. That's what Elan was doing in between rounds. But that's still a crazy thing to do. Like, fight all those people. And the last person that Elan had to fight was an Elite Four member, Malva. We'll probably see her at some point. Wait, what? This is defense, right? Yeah. We'll see Malva at some point, I'm sure. And Elan managed to beat her as well with her Mega Houndoom. And it was funny too because they thought Elan was toast because his first round opponent was a Mega Venusaur, and that has Thick Fat, I'm pretty sure. And it's basically neutral damage against fire type attacks, and it poisoned Charizard. So it's like, oh, he's cooked. I see a Lompak out there. Oh, why did I do that? I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do that for Lucha. That's fine. Special attack fell. Special attack fell. Okay. Special defense time, minus Gudra. Also, Steven Stone had, like, questions for Lysander as well, because Lysander is pretty vague on creating peace for humans. There's a Mega Evolution energy that it radiates. He was not specific at all. So, Steven Stone is curious about Lysander Labs as well. So, Marin went to go see Elan, like, during the gauntlet, and Elan basically told Marin to screw off and that he can't get stronger with her latching on towards him, and she gets very sad about that, and she goes cry, and Chespy went to go comfort her, right? I don't need tomato berries. This team is made for speed. Just look at my... Actually, no, that's not true. Gudra, goodbye, speed. Okay, there you go. Yeah, he told Marin to screw off, and Chespy wanted to comfort her, and she also told Chespy that she wanted to be alone. So Chespy heard a cry in the Lysander Labs hallways, and got inside a laboratory, and saw Squishy! The same Squishy that Bonnie is friends with. This is before Bonnie and them ran into Squishy. And Chespin helped it escape because it saw the horrific experiments that were plaguing the poor Pokemon. Dude, where are my calciums? Did I use them all? There's no way I used them all, right? There's no shot. No, there's no way. Calcium. I guess I did use them. Well, time to buy more! And Chespin ends up saving Squishy, but like before I was able to save it, the scientists use this radiation thing that makes Squishy like react with nature, I guess, and Chespi's a grass type, so it got affected by this weird energy, but it was able to save Squishy, and it helped it escape because it was clearly in pain, and the scientists couldn't catch it, and then all they saw was a Chespin that was in a coma, and Lysander gets word of it, he's angry about it, and then Marin finds out that Chespin is in a coma, and it's terrifying for her, and everybody's like, oh fudge, like, oh my goodness. And this upsets Elan, like, a lot, because even Professor Sycamore comes to the lab, but they realize that, because Elan wants to keep Marin away from harm, right? And the last conversation they had is that he yelled at her, and she got harmed. She got harmed. And Lysander told Elan that the best way to help Chespy out is that they need to master Mega Evolution and get all the information that they can about it. So the more Elan fights out there, the faster it'll help Chespy recover. So he's more determined than ever to be the strongest. And Marin's just chilling at Lysander Labs with Chespy. No sign of waking up. Professor Sycamore's also looking into it as well. And he doesn't really get a chance to talk about, or Elan doesn't really get a chance to talk to either of them as he leaves. So he's fighting with an extra fire to protect the people he cares about. But yeah, it's a cool 4-episode mini arc, I guess, if that's what you want to call it. Dude, we're out of money. What's our EVs looking like? That's close to max, right? That's good enough. 170 should be good enough, too. Alright, let's go to Blackthorn City, because I want to learn some moves. I was thinking of teaching Greninja extra sensory for the 4th move, and just Water Shuriken being the only water-type move. But now that I'm thinking about the opponents that will fight along the way, there's not much opportunity to click a Psychic-type attack. In a vacuum, I would have extra sensory, but for the matchups coming up ahead, I don't think we're going to run a Psychic-type move. There's a lot of Dark types and a lot of Dark and Dragon types, bro, running all over the place. Let's go back to Professor Rowan's lab and make our way to Johto. Born to be a winner! I'm a big fan of Elan, which might shock some people who've known me for a while. Like, pre-2016 when X, Y, and Z was airing and all that jazz. But I'm a big Elan fan, he's mad cool. I like the character a lot. But we'll talk more about him at the Kalos League, because another reason I brought him up, because Trevor was there. I am not supposed to be here. Dude, I always get lost in... Wait, hold on. When you get to Sand Gem Town, right? East, okay. But yeah, I brought up Elan because he beat Trevor, and during Ash and Elan's second encounter, after Ash passed out when he's supposed to win, he asked Elan what he's gonna do, and Ash tells him that he's gonna be in the Kalos League, because Elan said he's not sure what he's going to do, right? And Ash says he's gonna be in the Kalos League, there's a bunch of strong trainers who are gonna be there, and Elan just says it sounds fun, and that's really it. He leaves it at that. Oh shoot, let me do that again. But later on, Elan decides that he wants to compete in the Kalos League, mainly to go battle Ash once again. So he is also influenced by Ash Ketchum to fight. A very strong trainer entering the Kalos League. And we see him destroy Karina for the 8th gym badge. So, you know that trainer that Ash had a lot of difficulty defeating? And then Elan took him out immediately? Took her out immediately? Sheesh! And this was the second last episode for the Kalos League. It was the episode with Gudra, I believe. So there's that. Doot, 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 doot. Yeah, the Kalos League is looking mighty. Is this? Are you shiny? No, you're not, right? No. Aren't Statler more brown, or is it the saturation or the brightness? I don't know. Where am I? Can I get to Blackthorn from here? Of course not. We'll just TP there from the Pokemon Center. It's fine, it's fine. You know what? Do us extra stuff to sell. Let me double check. Well, long episode, gamers. Defense and HP. More HP. Don't really have anything to sell. We have tiny mushrooms. I'll have to look up where I can sell that for an actual profit. So we're approaching the end of X, Y, and Z, dude. It's been a fantastic series. I did mention that X, Y, and Z, or an XY, is my second favorite series, or saga in all of Pokemon. And, we'll get into why it's my second in the next coming episodes, and why it's not the first. Right, we're here for the Move Tutor, and we're also here for... Who else? Here for the Move Tutor and somebody else. Where are you? Somebody's... Yes! Wait, no! 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 I mixed it up! I mixed it up, guys! No! It was in Sinnoh! Okay, I was looking at Ron. I was trying to learn Draco Meteor Rose. Move Deleter, we don't care about you. We're supposed to learn Draco Meteor. We'll get Draco Meteor in the next episode, or maybe we can learn it here. We'll see. Noivern. Oh, I thought you learned Moonblast for a second. I was like, yo! We want Boom Burst. 140 power is busting. I know it's a normal type attack, but heck yeah, dude. Goodbye, Dark Pulse. I know you've done good for us, but we are now forgetting you. Alright. Is there anything else we can learn? Draco Meteor, perhaps? Acrobatics. No thanks. Do I even want Rock Slide on Hawlucha? Maybe I want an actual fighting type move. I could do it. Nah. We'll keep Rock Slide, maybe. We'll keep it. Is there anybody else I want to learn a new move with? I don't think so. I'm happy with Talonflame. We're gonna swap Flamethrower for Fire Blast when a League comes around. Just out of curiosity. Me first, Tailwind. Koga! Do you guys know that Greninja can learn Toxic Spikes? That's crazy to me. Alright. We've been going on long enough. I wanted to talk about all I wanted to talk about before the league started. So, next time on Pokemon Fire Ash, all of our rivals will be colliding at the Kalos League, the most anticipated league of Ash Ketchum's career. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and sayonara.